They say New York never sleeps, but for people like me, sleep is a luxury you earn only when your enemies forget about you. I am Helena Montez, 35 years old, senior bank executive, master architect of silent fortunes and sharper vengeance. You would never know, seeing me stride through the marble halls at dawn, my heels making a staccato promise on each cold tile, that underneath this tailored suit beats a heart that knows betrayal like an old song. In my office, where the air always smells of lemon polish and uncertainty, the city stretches beyond the glass as if daring me to leap. My ambition has always burned quietly, never showy, but sharp as spilled ink. When I met Samuel at an investor event, I was fresh from a promotion, but carrying the weight of every doubt my family, my so-called friends, and my mother had ever piled on me. Samuel was handsome in a way that made you want to look away before you stared too long, tall, with a voice that could freeze the world or draw it close. He saw my hunger before I spoke it. One rain-soaked night on a rooftop, above a city that glittered with secrets, he got down on one knee and opened a box with something that shimmered more fiercely than the skyline. "Marry me," he said, like it was a foregone conclusion, but in his eyes I glimpsed a fear that whispered he was asking for more than I could give. For 3 months, I lived in a suspended dream. Samuel and I planned a life as equals, at least on paper. He would push my hair from my forehead in the soft half-light, promising we were unstoppable, a partnership of heat and steel. What made me blind to the warnings was how much I wanted it to be true. My father had warned me years ago that no man wanted a woman who was smarter in numbers, keener with deals. I went to dinner with my family, 30 stories below where Samuel had knelt to propose, and the taste of my mother's soup was bitter with her disappointment. But I held on to Samuel's promise as if it could eclipse every shadow that slithered at my heels. Then, one icy morning, as frost laced the windows and the city snarled below, Samuel called. His voice was sharp, brittle, stripped bare of the glow that once warmed me through. "I can't do this," he said. "I never thought you'd outpace me. I thought you'd need me then."